We start this game off with a fight. Well, we don't really start this game, but we get to like adult Nathan Drake with a fight in the same way we do with, I think Uncharted 3 is where we really start doing this, because I remember in Uncharted 3 we have that opening big bar fight, and I feel like fist fights weren't really something that we were doing in the first two games, but I don't remember honestly. The mechanic for fist fighting is okay in this. It wasn't great in Uncharted 3 to begin with, and here it's less Assassin's Creed, Batman, Arkham Asylum-y counter move driven, and more just like telegraphed, sluggish fights. It's more real, if anything. It's got more impact, if anything. But they aren't necessarily as fun as the gunfights, I don't think. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just like the appeal of like fist fighting in video games is not as interesting unless it's really acrobatic and martial artsy. And so I just prefer the gunfights with these games. It's weird.
Come on.
It is a pretty good intro though. This is a good setup as to what Nathan Drake's character arc is going to be for the rest of this game. And if nothing else, it looks fantastic, and it really does feel like a fun movie experience. That's another thing with the fist fights, is that they just feel kind of repetitive.
Te voy a cerrar la bocota, gringo.
Get off of me!
Ya basta.
My turn. ¡Ya basta, idiota! ¡Suéltame!
Hey, we weren't fighting, huh? Right, little guy?
Te voy a matar, gringo, come mierda.
Hey, give me a call when you're tall enough to ride the rides.
Te voy a sacar a tiras por el culo.
¡Solitaria! ¡Cállalo!
Te voy a estar esperando aquí, ¿eh?
Abre.
Come on. How long am I supposed to be in here? Huh? Where's the toilet?
You looking at it? Have fun.
I will. Gracias.
Get up.
Oh, man, I was having a great dream, too. Hey. All right, easy. Ah. All right, cálmate.
It's worth noting that this game's a pretty slow burn. Not in a bad way, but just the idea that you don't actually start this game's main adventure story until like chapter 6.
It's hard to tell down here.
Oye, idiota. Get up the stairs. Viene saliendo un prisionero. Abran la...
Hey, nice to see you. Right. Humid.
Ah. Welcome to Panama.
Hey, gringo. Vi lo que hiciste a Gustavo. Tengo un cuchillo que tiene tu nombre, amigo. Te lo mostraré
Vargas,
cuando regreses.
déjanoslo a nosotros. Nos encargamos
Atrás.
de él.
Muévanse. Quítense, cabrones.
I'm kind of surprised Uncharted 4 didn't do the Arkham Knight thing of perfectly blending the gameplay into the action into the main cutscenes, as opposed to actually having cutaways.
¿A dónde lo llevas?
Es una sorpresa.
Diviértete.
I do speak a little Spanish, you know. Wait, what did you say?
You'll find out.
I mean, it doesn't need to do that. The game works perfectly fine with cutscenes and just action, but it's just, I don't know, it's kind of odd that this game wouldn't take advantage of that technology, considering the fact that Uncharted is supposed to be a playable movie.
Where are you taking me anyway?
You'll see. No, not that way.
All right.
There will be quite a bit of that here and there with this game, of me wandering the wrong way.
Yeah, this isn't sketchy at all. Hey, you know, this doesn't look like the warden's office.
Go left.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Through there.
Through here?
Here we are.
All right. Okay, take these cuffs off or what?
I want in.
In?
Whatever you hope to find up there, I want in.
Now, come on, Vargas, the deal was just to get us in and out of here, that's it.
Just? I'm sticking my neck out for you gringos.
Yeah, and Rafe is paying you a lot of money for your trouble.
See? But not nearly enough.
You were told not to open that.
Yes. I was also told not to take bribes, not to bring anyone here, and not to beat on my inmates. But here we are.
Just be careful with that. It's 300 years old.
I was a member of Captain Henry Avery's crew. You know who that is?
He was a pirate.
The pirate who pulled off the biggest heist in history and got away with it. I looked him up.
That's great.
Over
Can we-
$400 million worth of gold and jewels, all from one single ship. The Gunsway.
Yeah. I'm familiar with the story. Can you get to the point?
I occupied the highest cell in the Spaniards' prison. Here. I hope someday you will find your way into this infernal place, bear my cross, and discover the riches of paradise.
What? What do you want?
The riches of paradise.
It's a metaphor.
No. You and your friends did not pay to get into this infernal place in search of a metaphor. I want in.
Right. I'll tell you what. Let me go up there, check out the prison cell. If there's still anything there after 300 years, you can take this up with Rafe. Now, come on. Letter. Por favor.
How you gonna get up there anyways?
Climb. Oh, unless, of course, you want to do it, since you want in and all.
Just don't break your neck.
That guard looks a lot like Jack Black. I just noticed that.
Hey, did
That's
you
funny.
get what I asked?
Yeah, it is just over there. The work table.
This jungle is just absolutely beautifully rendered. I love the way this game looks.
Bingo. Now we're in business. All right, this should do the trick.
This is gonna be a weird game to do a full walkthrough with commentary for. I just really don't know what to say. I kind of would rather just
How do I get up there?
upload the game footage as I'm playing through it and then just insert commentary here and there as opposed to running through the whole game like that. Just because it's supposed to be more watchable, more just kind of sitting down and enjoying a movie kind of thing as opposed to like giving a running commentary on everything that's going on. And plus that's just kind of hard when you're one person. It'd be easier if I had someone else with me watching this and chatting about it. I am working on the Uncharted 4 review though, so as this goes up, I'm still using some of the footage I'm recording here to review the game in general. That should be fun. I've never actually done like a video game review, so hopefully that comes out coherently.
Onward and upward.
What I ended up doing with my Arkham Knight playthrough back when I was trying to do that on my channel was at some point it just sort of turned into me talking about random things I was doing or thinking about on my channel or whatever, as opposed to just like strict commentary on the game itself. So I might start doing that, assuming I work on anything while I'm doing this. Big one just being the Uncharted review, working on my next Spy Movie Rewind, and reading through my massive list of summer comics. So some of that stuff might seep into this commentary in the future, or maybe even this edition of it.
Hard to believe there were dozens of pirates holed up in here, just waiting to be hanged. Okay, where to? Gotta find a way up.
This is just me going in circles, I guess. Again, there'll be a little bit of that. Just trying to make sure I see everything, or moments where I just randomly get lost. Or places where I miss the instructions so I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. That'll happen.
I can barely believe this place is still standing. Spanish sure knew how to build a sturdy prison. I wonder how many pirates died here.
Giving him a rope makes him feel more Indiana Jonesy. We wouldn't want to go the full route of giving him a whip. That would just be too much. But it is nice that he has a rope now. Would have been very useful in other games, but whatever. That's just the nature of video games. There's lots of stuff in Arkham Knight that Bruce could have used in Arkham City, or stuff in Arkham City that could have been used in Arkham Asylum. Just, you know, it happens.
Here we go. Burns' cell. Cell? More like a suite. Okay. Where to begin? Sun and moon. Alchemy symbols for gold and silver. Wait a sec. I saw something like this on the letter. Huh. Well, that's part of the symbol. Ah. There's the other half. Now then. That's more like it. Okay, got a zodiac symbol. Sagittarius. And the Scorpio sign.
The puzzles for this game are pretty creative, though overall pretty easy.
All these squiggles and scratches must mean something.
I don't remember ever getting stuck for more than a couple minutes on any of these. So the experience is more smooth. There isn't like any like throw your controller at the wall moments with this game's puzzles. And then depending on who you are, that might be a good thing or a bad thing. Because the challenge is there in places.
X and II.
The challenge is there in places, just not necessarily in the puzzle solving.
Would you look at that? Digna factis recipimus. Guess this is it. Alright. Time to head back. Come on! Gotta watch that first step.
always gotta watch the first step. Much of the adventures of Uncharted is falling when you weren't supposed to. Or a cliff giving out and you not seeing it. And then getting scrambled into one big gunfight or massive mini adventure within your adventure.
Huh. Now what? Whoa!
His rope has absurd retractability. Like, just no matter what situation you're in, you'll always have enough time to collect it back and put it at your side, regardless of how much action you're in the middle of, which is hilarious.
Alright, one more time. Yeah, let's see Rafe do that.
I'll talk more about Rafe when we get towards his scenes. Cause Rafe is an interesting case. Going through this second playthrough of the game, I still don't entirely know how I feel about him as a villain. But we'll talk about more of that as we get there.
No. Whoa! Made it. Now we're talking.
You made it. What'd you find? Drake? What?
Place was picked clean. If there's a clue hidden up there somewhere, I couldn't find it.
Are you sure? Were you looking in the right place?
Maybe I missed something in the letter. There could have been another tower that collapsed centuries ago.
Mierda.
There any plans to this place? You know, like blueprints?
Could be. There's a bunch of old files.
Okay, great. Go look through those, okay? See what you can dig up. Meanwhile, I'll talk to Sam. He's our Avery expert. Maybe he can make sense of this whole mess.
Right. I'll look through the files.
Yeah.
Turn around.
Yeah.
When you're done talking to him, come and find me.
You got it.
Gringo, if I catch you fighting one more time, 1 week in the hole for you.
It's nice acting, Vargas. Almost as good as mine.
Te puedo decir, ¿eh? Suerte de principiante, ¿verdad? Hijo de puta. Lo siento, chicos. Tengo que irme. Claro, te vas cuando estás ganando. Para ti, ¿eh? Jesus, they worked you over good. You all right?
Just another day at the office. Come on.
Hey, whoa. You're gonna keep me in suspense, are you?
You were right.
No, we were right.
No.
We just gotta find Rafe.
No,
and...
Rafe.
Don't start, please.
Oh, come on. Like you said, we did this. You and me. Now this rich asshole comes in on the tail end?
How long have we been trying to get in here?
We had some leads.
No, we didn't. Okay, not one. So like it or not, no Rafe, no Vargas, and no getting in here.
Speaking of Vargas, we got a problem.
What kind of problem? Did he let you into the old prison?
Yeah, he did.
All right.
After he read the letter.
So how much does he know?
Enough that he wants a cut.
Shit. Rafe, if anybody else finds out about this...
I'll work it out with Vargas. Don't sweat it. Right now, let's get on to more important matters.
All right. Let's find somewhere a little more private.
Yeah.
All All right, coast is clear.
Okay, so what do we got?
Oh, shit. Huh? Hey.
May I?
Just be careful, okay?
Wood with gold and silver inlay. It's well made. It's hollow. Why would one of Avery's men go through the trouble of hiding a cheap crucifix?
It's not a crucifix. Technically, a crucifix is a representation of Jesus. It's not Jesus.
Well, you're right. There's no crown of thorns. He's tied to the cross. Well, if it's not Jesus, then...
Read the inscription.
Digna factus recipimus. We receive...
We receive the due rewards of our deeds.
Yeah. Look at you.
It's a benefit of growing up in a Catholic orphanage. That's St. Dismas.
Yeah, the penitent thief. What's the connection?
Guys, let's just pretend I skipped all of Sunday school.
Okay, during the crucifixion, Jesus is placed between two thieves, okay? One of them mocked Jesus. The other one, this guy, was penitent. Okay? He accepted his punishment with grace.
And Jesus brought him to paradise.
Penitent thief.
Yeah.
What? You figured it out?
There is a cathedral of St. Dismas in Scotland.
Wait, the last sighting of Avery was in Scotland.
That can't be a coincidence.
No.
You know, I had my doubts about you too, but... Let's find Vargas. Get the hell out of this shithole. Oh. Let me guess, this is the guy you picked a fight with?
Didn't know he had so many friends.
Le dije que no hayamos terminado.
Mira, ya nos ganaste, ¿ok?
Muy tarde para hablar. ¡Aquí no sales!
Hey, you know what?
Tú no te metas.
Okay.
And we're back to some fist fighting, which is fun. I love this whole prison fight scene. I love most of the escape from prison stuff. And actually the Sam breaking out of prison level was kind of fun as well. That's probably the easiest gunfight in the whole game. That makes sense considering it's the first one. And then after that, the difficulty gets ramped up quite a bit, and I just died here. Again, this is on crushing difficulty, so hopefully the deaths are kept to a minimum, but just considering the challenge and considering I'm not necessarily great at video games, there might be more of this to come. My whole strategy for this fight is just like get a couple hits in and then run around and recover in case I'm damaged. It's a very cowardly method, but it's a method that will help me survive.
Shit. We're not done here, guys.
Let's make this quick so we can get out of here.
Come on! Guys, get this dude off me!
I can't wait until people watch the action movie where the star of the show is in the middle of a big brawl and his strategy is run around in circles and then make a couple hits and then run around in circles and make another couple hits. Although that might be the Flash movie, but not knocking that.
¿Estás muerto?
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Hey, get off! Ay, espera.
Ya basta de hablar. Alguien más necesita que le recuerde las reglas. ¡Alíñense!
¿Qué es esto? ¿Eh?
Dame. Are you bringing in contraband?
Vargas.
¡Cállate! Who do you think you are? Llévalo a su celda. Trae a los gringos a mi oficina. Déjanos. Déjennos.
Took you long enough. We almost got killed, you know?
You still might.
Vargas? Seriously?
Oh, I didn't find anything. It must be in a different tower. Well?
What can I say? I was raised Catholic. I always carry one.
Funny.
Hey, look. It's worthless, all right?
You think I'm an idiot?
Okay, you want to renegotiate? Fine. Stop acting like a third world thug. Put the gun away. Thank you. We're willing to give you 10%.
Think half.
We're doing most of the work, 20, and you'd never find it without us.
25 equals
25. Does that sound fair, guys?
Suppose I can live with that.
Yeah, sure. I mean, 400 million divides nicely by 4.
Looks like we have a deal.
Yes, we have a deal. And if you ever cross me again...
Jesus.
That's that.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
You want to find out?
Guys, what are we doing here?
We're sticking to the plan.
Was this part of the plan?
Just follow me.
Come on! Come on!
God damn it.
Rafe, where are we going here?
Breakout.
Vargas said the boat is right under the lighthouse.
But which way?
I don't know.
This is fun.
Get outside and figure it out.
Not a lot of gunplay here. This is just escape from fire and try and beat up some police officers. Not police officers, but prison guards here and there.
Hurry up! Ow! There, it's open! You got it! Then go! Come on!
I don't see the lighthouse.
Right now, let's just get away from the guards.
Down this way!
You gotta wonder what the cartilage in Nathan Drake's legs must look like after all of these years of running around and jumping from ridiculous heights and getting into absurd fights.
This way. No, wait. Over here, come on!
He'd probably give Jackie Chan a run for his money in terms of multiple fractures in the same location.
Damn it! It's locked!
Guys, we can climb this.
I really like how fast-paced this is. I love how the music swells with it. How there's like tons of like corners that look exactly the same, and how it really is for like a bunch of caged mice running around the maze trying to find their way out.
Open the room, follow me. You sure? Yeah. Come on, move it.
Seriously?
Nathan! Let's clean house! Alright, we need to catch up with Rick. Quickly.
I thought you trusted him.
I do! What point?
So, this is basically our first indication that Rafe is the main bad guy here. After he kills Vargas, and Sam doesn't trust him, and Sam kind of being the focus of the game's plot at least. And Rafe is interesting. Uncharted doesn't necessarily have great villains. Uncharted is more of just like circumstantial Indiana Jones-esque Nazi figures that just show up searching for the same thing you are. And Rafe is one of the only ones that has any sort of personal stake against Nathan Drake. Well, that's not completely true, because there's that in Uncharted 3, but this is more so naturally. And there's a whole thing with Rafe being jealous of Nathan and all that comes up towards the end that we'll talk about. I appreciate how simple and human he is. At the same time, he's kind of got the John Travolta Punisher 2004 thing of being not quite intimidating enough. I think some of that comes down to what we get later with Nadine. I feel like we could have written her out of the game and just focused more on Rafe. It seems weird to have her there at all. But from what little we get of him, I do like Rafe. I think he's interesting. It's just more so a matter of there's more you could do with him, and this game's already pretty complicated. You don't really need Nadine there.
I got you. Come on. Sam, no. No, you hold on. Hold on. Sam! Give me your other arm. Come on, reach. No! Sam!
We gotta move.
Oh, no, he's still down there.
No, he's gone. Come on, the boat's just beyond the wall.
No, I can't. Can't leave him behind.
Nate, your brother is dead. Either come with me or join him. Just have it your way.
This is kind of the crux of it. If this doesn't work for you, the story will not work for you. If you don't like the way we shoehorn Sam in and Nathan's emotional reaction to it, having not been properly set up in the previous games, if you can't get past this, then the game doesn't work. And I'm still kind of conflicted on that whole thing. I'll talk more about that when I get to my actual Uncharted 4 review. But I think that's the anchor of it all.